So what are the 3 sleeper hits of VirtualCon 3? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Gastlecast. I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
On this episode, we're going to talk about the 3 sleeper hits of VirtualCon 3. Okay, so we already know what the popular Funko Pops of VirtualCon 3 are right now.
The My Hero Academia Pop, Mikey, Goku, the Masters of the Universe Pops.
And obviously Black Lightning, because that was the only limited one of SDCC 2020. But what we want to talk about are pops that are going to be popular a year from now. Ones that people really aren't talking about. We were going to do a video on shelf warmers, but I decided that I don't know if I can make a full video all about Captain Marvel from Amazon.
One that really stood out to me was Scaramouche from Samurai Jack.
Cartoon Network Pops are always very popular, and this Scaramouche was included in the Toy Tokyo drop. However, Toy Tokyo dropped 2 Masters of the Universe Funko Pops, and those were super popular.
Yeah, I think they totally overshadowed him.
They also sold Stevie Aoki, but I don't think many people know about that. Scaramouche is a really cool Funko Pop. However, I didn't see too many people going crazy over this one. A lot of people were like, oh, I want Mikey on Surfboard. Or, oh man, I really want that Black Lightning because it's a limited piece. Scaramouche seemed like he kind of went under the radar and unnoticed. Now, of course, people bought him because he sold out. You didn't hear people talking about how they needed him.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of hype surrounding that pop, and in my opinion, he is way too cool to be overlooked.
I think next year we're going to be looking at this pop, and he's going to be in the $100 to $200 range. Mark my words.
What if next year we look at our app and he's like $7?
Mr. Freeze is another Funko Pop that I didn't see people going too crazy over. He's a really crappy villain from a crappy Batman film that we all happen to love because he has some really cool lines.
I will blanket the city in endless winter!
And he's a translucent Funko Pop. Who doesn't want that?
Also, he's a pop based on the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Did that sound like Arnold?
This is yet another one that didn't seem to have a lot of excitement wrapped around him.
I expected this one to be uber popular because it is a Batman character and it seems like everybody loves Batman these days. I almost bought him myself actually because I like the way that this Funko Pop looks, but he doesn't really fit into my collection so much, so I decided not to get him. But you don't get Funko Pops based on Arnold Schwarzenegger very often. So this is a Funko Pop that I believe next year is going to be one that people are going to be trying to get their hands on.
And the last one is Invader Zim with Minnie Moose.
Minnie Mouse?
No, those are completely different.
Oh. The Invader Zim line seems to be a pretty popular one. Although I know nothing about it, I've never watched the show, so it doesn't really do anything for me. But seeing as the line is very popular and a lot of those Funko Pops carry a high value, I feel like this one is going to be a very popular one next year.
Yeah, I think so too. It's really weird because Invader Zim has almost like a cult following. Like it's very small, but I feel like maybe the product count reflects that, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel like it's popular enough for those pops to hold that kind of value, but I also feel like they don't overproduce them like they do a lot of other pops. It seems like every convention we see a trend. The very popular Funko Pops get flipped almost immediately for a really high price, but then they go down drastically after a little bit of time. But then you have these other Funko Pops that aren't really all that popular that slowly climb up until they're in a pretty unobtainable range.
Guys, what do you think are the 3 sleeper hits of VirtualCon 3, aka SDCC 2020?
Do you agree with us, or do you have 3 other Funko Pops in mind for what could be valuable in the future? Let us know all of that and more in the comment section down below.
Do you want to join an awesome collectors group? Well, head over to Facebook right now and join Gastlecast We Hunt Together. It's a great group full of great people talking all things collectible. So head over to Facebook right now and join today. All right, guys, that time again. Remember, as always, we are together. Yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.